Hello guys, welcome back to our stream for today's gameplay. We have game 8 of Dawn of Champions, phase 2 of the first edition. We have some nail-biting matches today planned out for you guys, and it will be the Apes Esports versus the Hall of Souls 2. Let's hope for a great match. And today as well, today we have one of our friends as well. As well as yesterday, we had the same cast. Ravidu will introduce himself.
Hey guys, what's up? Today we have another interesting gameplay. We'll see what is in go for us today. We have Apes Esports versus the Hall of Souls 2. As as you were informed earlier, in a few short moment we will start the game. So the matches will be starting within less than 5 seconds. We'll see what the roster will be and what kind of strategies they'll use today. Yesterday also we have been showcasing some interesting gameplays from all the teams. So far, it has been a wonderful journey, and all your support is very much appreciated in the chat and the like. Please make sure to share our stream so that others like you, other gamers like you yourself, will enjoy the stream and maybe learn something from it. So now we are in the drafting phase of the match. We can see a Selena ban as our first ban from Hall of Souls 2. What will be the first ban of Apes Esports? Kaneko is banning and he's taking his sweet time choosing a ban. So talking about the Selena ban, Selena is a hero that got recently a buff. She got a cooldown reduction as well as a damage increase in her skills. Kalia, we have seen some interesting Kalia gameplays throughout the matches that we streamed even yesterday. Suyu. Yes, we have seen Suyu getting banned right and left in this tournament. And also Lucas, there goes a Lucas ban. Lucas is another hero we saw commonly getting banned, either getting picked. So when talking about Suyu got picked and both picked and banned last two games that we streamed, and there is another ban going from Hall of Souls 2 this time. What will they ban? So Satsarashri is taking his sweet time, thinking it through, strategizing with his team, I guess, planning their next moves and banning. Only 10 seconds remain for his ban. We'll see. Chip, he goes for a roam ban. So interesting fact about Chip. Chip got this amazing skill to like rotate real fast with his portals. Florine, we have seen Florine bans also from the last few games, and today also we are seeing a Florine ban. Her healing factor can be very annoying, although she's a very squishy support hero. So here goes the first pick for Hall of Souls 2. I Am Legend is the first pick, and he goes for an Aurora pick.
As timeless as a glacier's heart.
Aurora, we saw Aurora gameplay yesterday from Cyanide and a few other players. A very versatile and area controlling mage in the mid lane. She is an interesting pick because she can clear waves very easily and quickly and rotate fast too. Gatot Kaka. Dracula goes for a Gatot Kaka pick this time, going for the hard, heavy hitters. And interesting fact about Gatot Kaka is he can take extremely high amounts of damage and deal extreme high amounts of damage at the same time. What will be their next pick? Oh, there goes a Sicilian pick for their mid lane. Recently, Sicilian got a buff, even though players have not stopped picking him despite the nerf situation. Sicilian is a very good mage in the late stages of the game, and we can see Hall of Souls is going for their tank and EXP pick, it seems. They have not confirmed their picks, but it seems like they're showing Beleric and Xborg as their picks. Xborg is an interesting pick for an EXP lane because if the Apes Esports team decides to take Gatot Kaka as their EXP laner, Xborg will be a very good choice because he is a tank killer and he has some amount of true damage. Okay. We can see that there is a Beleric pick and a Xborg pick from Hall of Souls 2 side. What will be the third pick of Apes Esports?
True love is
Your
like blood.
team is banning.
Oh, they go for a Carmilla pick. We saw some Carmilla bans from the yesterday's matchups too. Like Carmilla is a hero that can connect multiple heroes at the same time, dealing the heroes that are connected, giving them a small CC and sharing all the CCs and damage dealt for either one of the heroes. And there is another ban for Apes Esports side this time. What will they be banning? Anubis taking his sweet time, thinking it through, strategizing while there's only 10 seconds left for his ban. We'll see what will he go for.
All who dare stand in my way.
Oh, he goes for a Hanzo ban. Hanzo in the jungle. We saw Hanzo pick yesterday from Predator. He dominated the game in the late game, and there goes the Hayabusa ban from Hall of Souls 2. A very edgy assassin. I think they are banning rivals here. Oh my god. So from the Apes Esports team, we can see a Khalid ban. Khalid is also a very versatile hero in the EXP lane, annoying the enemies, and he can rotate faster with his passive. And we can see a Granger ban from the Hall of Souls 2 team. Granger is a very amazing pick in the gold lane as well as the jungle. And here goes the fourth pick for Apes Esports team. Anubis is picking at the moment. We'll see what he'll go for. Will he let someone in? Will he let the fifth player pick, or will he pick himself?
Test.
Alpha. He lets Zed pick Alpha for their jungle. Alpha is a very interesting hero because he can jump in and jump out of fights using his ult and deal massive amounts of true damage. And there goes for the last two picks from Hall of Souls 2. Oh, we are seeing a Layla pick here. Layla, a less mobility hero but high damage in the late games. So Tejan, what do you think about this draft phase? Is it an interesting draft? Are they picking good? Oh, a Badan pick. Will they go for it?
Power of Pegasus!
Yeah, they're actually both well prepared bands actually. Look at the bands as well.
Yeah, they have successfully banned the heroes that can counter them in their lanes. Oh, Anub is going for the marksman pick here, guys. What will he go for? I think he's choosing between Nathan and he's going in a different path, it seems. A Roger pick. What will it be? What will it be? We saw Roger gameplay in the gold lane yesterday. Will he do the same? Or will he do something else completely?
It's my way.
Ixia. Ixia is a hero with a very huge range, which he can choose from his ult. And also, the regen ability from his passive can taunt the enemy very much in his lane, giving her the ability to last longer in her lane while farming herself, taunting the enemies. So when talking about the both teams' MM pick, Layla has a longer range with all her basic attacks, while Ixia has a very large range of attack with her ultimate skill. I think this is going to be a very interesting match.
Actually, you can see Apes Esports has chosen totally combo heroes, right? They are looking for a huge combo as well here. With the Carmela and Sicilian as well as Gato Gata and Ixia as well. Look
Yeah,
at their combo. It's like
Ixia and Carmela is a very good combo. I myself have tried it with a friend of mine, and it is very successful if you can ult pretty well with Carmela. For the Apes Esports team. So we can see the tank, mage, and hyper of the Apes Esports team. All three of them are rotating together towards their goal lane. Oh, Alpha uses his ult, jumps in. And Layla, being saved from a hair, runs away from the battlefield. Oh, he comes back, takes a shot and runs back towards his tower. The turtle has spawned and we haven't seen any turtle fights yet. And the turtle has been spawned from the EXP lane side, it seems, and we haven't seen any positioning yet. And none of commotion in the EXP lane. Xbox trying to poke the turtle and take it to his side, but Gatot Kakari came and dragged the turtle to their side. Alpha is taking the load. Alpha wins the red tree battle and conquers the turtle for himself. We can see a Carmela ult there. Alpha slays Aurora. And 4-1 exchange there, guys. Xbox trying to taunt them and Xbox goes down with them with Alpha taking the kill. There goes Alpha ult again. Bedang goes down too. So here Alpha is farming very meticulously, and with his true damage skills he's taking all the kills and farm for himself. Okay, in the late stages of the game it will be very hard to kill him. And we can see Layla farming as much as she can, because she's all alone in the lane. We can see a Belleric positioning in the bush here, and Aurora rotating towards the goal lane too. Hall of Souls is preparing for a marksman gank, I think. But Anubis there uses his flicker to escape. And he's taunting them inside his tower. Apes Esports rotating towards their marksman lane. And there goes a Carmela Altixia ults them. Another extremely good combo, everyone. There goes a triple kill for Apes Esports team. Taking 3 kills in the bag there, guys. We can see another small fight in the EXP lane here. Bedang uses his ult with the combo of his second skill, but Gatotkacha does not flinch. He has extreme health and extreme attack. As I mentioned earlier, Gatotkacha is a hero with extremely high HP and extremely high damage. And we can see another gank here, guys. Carmela jumping the tower. Alpha jumps in. Gatotkacha ults too, and there goes Bedang. All while in the top lane, Xbox manages to kill Ixia very easily with no effort because there was no backup for her. Alpha taking the Lord Turtle again with the help of Gatotkacha, and Alpha secures the Lord for himself again, guys. So far, Apes Esports has secured 2 turtles, and none of the teams have managed to break any tower set. There's no push in any lane. Bedang still trying to taunt this Gatotkacha, but he keeps regenerating with his passive skills. We can see that both the tanks and marksmen have gathered along in the gold lane. Here Belleric taking some damage from the enemy. Belleric ults there, but Belleric eventually dies for Skycleave, using his ultimate in the process. I think they might be able to take the top lane tower. Oh, there is another small fight in the jungle. Aurora loses his passive skill and uses his flicker to escape to his tower. Here is another tower dive and secures the Aurora kill, as well as the Layla kill by Sicilian. Ashura rotating to his top lane, trying to defend it a while.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
So we can see 4 players of Team Apes Esports have gathered in the EXP lane side. Mage rotating towards their mid lane. They clears the wave and rotates all 3 of them together towards the mid lane. We can see some excellent strategizing from Apes Esports team here. Oh, they have cornered Xbox, but he escapes. Are they going for another turtle? Yeah, the Apes Esports is going for the another turtle, guys. This will be their 3rd turtle if they take it. Oh, there goes their marksman of Hall of Souls 2, and there goes another few kills. Carmela ults. Oh my goodness, guys, that was a huge fight, dealing extremely high damage for Hall of Souls 2 team, losing 3 of their members in the process, and Aurora barely making it alive. Oh, there goes their Bedang too, and Aurora goes down with him. That was a huge loss for Hall of Souls 2, because they'll have lost the turtle as well as most of their teammates there. Apes Esports team gaining most of the gold from the gold and the benefits from their team fight near the turtle. They have also managed to take 3 towers from all 3 lanes too. Hall of Souls in the defensive here. playing it safe, farming as much as they can, taking all the jungle creeps and the minions. Apes Esports team giving them a restless time, clearing out minions, pressuring their lanes left and right, guys. You can see Gatotkacha rotating to their bottom lane to clear the wave so that they might have pressure here. We can see all of them are gathered around the mid lane jungle. Okay guys, will we see another team fight here? Both teams have gathered around and rotating here and there. This is a very intense moment. Hall of Souls 2 trying to play it safe. I think Sicilian has gathered enough stacks by now because he's dealing extremely high amounts of damage. There goes their Hall of Souls marksman again by Anubis ulting inside the tower. Without taking any tower damage, they secures another kill. The Lord has spawned. Oh, Xborg is extremely out of position here, guys. But Bellary comes in for the save.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
I think Apes Esports team is planning to take the Lord Alpha, taking the initiative to attack the Lord here. Will Hall of Souls 2 go in and try to steal it from them? What will happen? Badang initiates, but Sed uses his retribution there and secures the Lord. There goes a Gatotkacha ult, and there goes another 2 kills. 3 kills for Apes Esports team. Carmela ult and stuns Xborg. Xborg goes down too. Only the marksman of Hall of Souls 2 team remains. So interesting fact about the marksman, he rotated towards their bottom lane even though there was a team fight in the jungle around the top side of the map. That was a huge disadvantage for their team because if she was there was a slight chance they could secure some kills, at least one. So the Lord is almost near their base, but the tower shield is still there. They have not lost the tower shield. They safely kills out the Lord. Apes Esports team does not appear near the Lord, letting them take it. So it seems like there is another team fight. Bellaric using his ult. Ixia also goes for the ult, securing a kill here, guys. Apes Esports playing it extremely aggressively. Hall of Souls team loses all their turret shields. Apes Esports team pushing their top lane. Takes the tower successfully. Ixia here takes a small amount of damage, but still Anubis manages to heal up with his passive skill. Hall of Souls 2 team is on the defensive, extremely defensive gameplay. Although sometimes they try to go for the offensive, they cannot deal enough damage for them because the Apes Esports team has extreme farm advantage in their side with the extremely high amount of gold lead. Only one inhibitor tower remains for Hall of Souls team. Will it be another successful defend from the Hall of Souls team, or will the Apes Esports team take this win? What will it be? One team fight can decide all the match wins. Oh, we can see a Sicilian ult there trying to save himself. Oh, we can see Layla moving towards the top lane and recalling. Is he lagging though? We'll see. Oh, we can see Xborg ult here, guys. Xborg ults, but for no prevail. Xborg goes down with the Alpha using his ult. There are minions inside their base, both from top and middle lanes. There goes the Gatotkacha ult. Aurora loses his passive, and there goes the victory for Apes Esports team.
Victory!
So when talking about the statistics of the match, guys, we can see Apes Esports team has completed most of their item builds. Even their Rome player has completed 3 of her items. All of Saul's 2 team played it in the defensive. When talking about the data of the match, we can see the team fight highest team fight participation from all of Saul's 2 team has been done by the Xborg Satsara Shri, and the highest damage dealt from their team was done by the Aurora Aditya. Sorry, Legend. Badang Legend, and from the Apes Esports team, the highest damage dealt was done by Ixia Anubis, and the most teamfight participation was Sky Cleave, while the most turret damage was also done by Anubis here. It has been a very interesting match so far. We will move on to the second match shortly.
Your
say you've been
team
itching
is
for a
banning.
real fight.
So guys, the second match is on its way and we have already seen two bans go from both teams. There goes a Kalia ban and a Hayabusa ban. The Kalia ban goes from the Apes Esports team, while Howl of Souls 2 team bans the Assassin Hayabusa. We are seeing a lot of Kalia bans today. Considering yesterday's matches, we saw some aggressive Kalia play, and today we are seeing Kalia being banned left and right. And here goes another ban for Hall of Souls team from
All who dare
Dracula.
stand in
He
my way will
bans
be devoured.
Hanzo as as the second ban. And here goes the third ban. Third ban of this match for Hall of Souls 2 team. They goes for a Selena ban again. We saw the Selena ban in the last match also. So this is the final ban of the first stage for Apes Esports team. Said is banning here. We'll see who will he ban. Oh, there goes a Florine ban. As I mentioned earlier, Florine is an extremely high hero with extremely high healing effect and very squishy hero. She can ignore the effects of anti-heal items when using her ult, giving the maximum heal possible. Oh, there goes a Lucas first pick from Apes Esports team. As their first pick, they chose Lucas, an extremely high damage and regen hero. Oh, there goes a Gatot Kacha pick from Hall of Souls 2 team this time. They have chosen to be very aggressive this time, it seems. Going for the Gatot Kacha pick. Last time we saw the Gatot Kacha gameplay from Apes Esports team. And this time we can see an Alpha, also an Alpha pick from Hall of Souls 2 team. Both of the picks was last picked by the Apes Esports team. It's almost like they are switching their heroes.
Hello, Ravindu. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You can continue with the call.
So here we can see a Apes Esports team trying to pick an Xborg. We saw the Xborg gameplay. It's almost like they are swapping heroes. Except for Lucas, guys. This will be a very interesting matchup. And there goes Skyclave with the Valier pick. Valier is a very taunting hero. And there goes a Khalid from Hall of Souls 2 team. What an interesting pick. So joining with me today, Mario, as my co-caster, helping me throughout this journey. So Mario, what do you think about the pick so far? And we are
So
in the ban phase again.
Yes, we can see a lot of sustained heroes from Hall of Souls side. From their first three picks, right? They got Alpha and Khalid and Gato as well.
Gato as well. They are both
And
three
we
of
can
the heroes, very versatile heroes in the early to late game.
yes, and we can see from Apes side, they are countering the enemy draft with Xbox. So let's see how the matchup will go.
Apes Esports team goes for a Mia ban there. We haven't seen a Mia ban in a while, guys. Also, the Hall of Souls 2 team went for two marksman bans, Granger and Brody.
Yes, I think the Mia ban must be a respect ban here. I think I think that must be the case. What has happened here? So let's see what will be the last ban, right? Okay, so I think enemy hasn't picked a mage. Yes, enemy side, the Hall of Souls side has not picked a mage yet.
Yeah, the red team is yet to pick a mage. Will they go for a mage ban?
Yes, I think it would be better to ban away, yes, a mage with a lot of range.
Yeah, Farsha. Yes, Farsha is a mage hero with an extremely high range with her ultimate.
Your team
And there goes a Layla pick again from Hall of Souls team side. Lucifer picks Layla again.
Oh,
This is the time for the last two picks for Apes Esports team.
okay, so we have to see
Kaneko showing off
how.
some skins.
Yes, so we have to see how well Layla would play in this game because enemy side will have some trouble catching Layla, maybe because they don't have an
Will they go
assassin.
for a
But
Kamala pick?
hello,
Or will they go for something else this
Ramidu?
time?
Hello, Ramidu? Hello? Hello?
So there Anubis goes for the tank killer marksman pick, and Kaneko goes for the Rome hero Carmilla, just like last time. With Kerry, he's countering most of the enemy team here, guys, because a lot of them are sustained heroes with high HP and high damage as well. This is the last pick for Holo Souls 2 team side. Aditya is gonna pick a mage here, guys. He has currently selected Vexana as his pick, but he has not confirmed it. What will he go for? We will see. When talking about Vexana is a very taunting hero with her first skill and second skill giving her the ability to clear the lane very fast. Oh, he goes for a Nana pick. Nana, what an interesting pick, guys. With her Molina taunting abilities and stun with her ultimate.
Hello, Ravindu? Can you hear me? Hello?
So talking about this draft, we can see some aggressive gameplay from both. We might be able to see some aggressive gameplay from both teams because they have picked high versatile and high damage heroes. They can sustain very high amounts of damage while dealing high amounts of damage. With Gatot Kacha, Alpha, and Khalid on their team, Khalid having a healing skill for himself grants him the ability to rotate fast within lanes without recalling back to base. And also Xborg is a very good pick too because he can gain HP and his shield by attacking enemies and creeps. So the match has begun.
All troops deployed.
So the match has begun, guys. We can see the red team taking the red buff. While the blue team has already taken the red buff. Lucas on the jungle here. Alpha has also successfully taken the red buff as well as the side creep, moving towards the blue buff. Both teams helping their junglers take the buffs effectively. There goes the first blood for Hall of Souls team taking down Xborg. Khalid plays very aggressively in his lane. So we can see the Nana has positioned himself in the gold lane trying to gank Anubis here. Gatot Kacha jumps in but ultimately failed because Anubis moves too far away from his second skill taunt ability. Nana trying to use Molina against Anubis and it also fails because he has used his sidestep to move away from her Molina skill here, guys. Everyone splits away, unable to secure a kill in the bottom lane. Hall of Souls team tried very hard to bait Anubis into a kill but ultimately failed. We can see Carmilla and Zed here trying to move to their bottom lane, trying to help their marksman, but decides to go back towards the middle lane. Valier controlling the area around his mid lane, taking down minions extra safely and extra quickly, although he's low on mana right now. There is a turtle fight going on. Zed has taken the turtle for his side. Hall of Souls team trying to take the load. Hall of Souls team wins the retry battle, securing the turtle, and there goes Lucas. Khalid playing it extra aggressively, goes for another kill for Hall of Souls team. Apes Esports team losing so much gold in the process. Xbox taunts Khalid, but Khalid uses his second skill to regenerate himself. Both EXP laners in level 4. Khalid reaches level 5. What an extremely interesting match here, guys. We can see a Kacha here moving towards the blue team's jungle, taking some vision and getting back. Alpha taking the blue buff. So far it's so peaceful. There's another small fight going on the top lane. Xbox loses his shield, but securely gets back inside his tower, playing it safe. We can see some positioning going on in the god lane by Hall of Souls 2 team, positioning themselves in the bush, hiding, waiting until Kerry gets out from his tower. Valier rotating to help Kerry here. Kerry uses his first kill to taunt the enemies, but it did not reach them enough. Both teams are positioned in the gold lane, trying to gank on another, but it seems like no one is taking any initiative. Rotating back and forth. Kamala tries to go in, stuns Nana, but comes back. Khalid goes for another kill in his lane, guys. Dracula dying. 2 times for Khalid. Khalid playing it very aggressively in his lane, giving him no time to rest. So the turtle is spawning in 3 seconds, guys. Both teams positioning themselves near the turtle. This time Apes Esports team trying to drag the turtle towards their side, but Alpha comes in and swoops the turtle in. The turtle resets. You can say Kacha ult, but it ultimately fails, and another ult from Lucas also. Lucas jumps in to secure a kill, but ultimately fails and dies away. Oh, there goes another kill for Hall of Souls team. Apes Esports team lost 2 players in that team fight. Anubis here trying to do some damage, but he had to retreat because he was outnumbered massively, 3-1. Xbo cutting his lane in the top lane, trying to rotate faster. Nana pushing the mid lane, guys, with help of his minions. Valier comes right just on time to save his tower. And there goes another kill for Apes Esports team. Anubis successfully kills off Layla inside her own tower. Even though their Nana and Kacha came for her backup, it was too late. Anubis went back inside his tower safely. We can see Kacha positioning himself in the bush here, and there might be a small battle in the top lane. Alpha uses his ult. Carmela also uses his ult, only catches Alpha. There we can see some damage from Zed, but he quickly retreats. Anubis in the bot lane was ganked in the meantime and was killed. You can see that the Hold of Souls team taking the gold lane tower without any bother from the enemy team, because they successfully killed off Kerry in the lane with the effective gank. Alpha positioning himself in the bush here to take the blue buff, but eventually decides to rotate to the mid lane. They are going for the turtle, guys. Turtle has been spawned, and the Hall of Souls team is has positioned themselves to defend their hyper from. Meanwhile, he's taking the turtle very fast. You can see a Carmela ult there, guys. Lucas also ults, and there is a Xbo ult as well. Although Carmela caught many people with his ult, there was very less damage dealt. Oh, there goes a kill for Anubis there in the securing another kill. Hall of Souls team, all the members are low on HP, but Alpha managed just to take another kill. When moving to the item and equipment builds, Hall of Souls team has managed to build most their items. Maximum number of items have completed, these being 2 items by Alpha and Khalid, and Layla has also built 2 items for herself. While Apes Esports team, all of the members have successfully built 1 item except for Anubis here. Anubis has completed 2 items, Corrosion Scythe and Golden Staff. There might be another team fight in the bottom lane. Anubis is all alone. Hall of Souls team trying to gank him. Layla shoots his first kill but did not hit Curry. He was safe. Apes Esports team trying to taunt Khalid here, but decides to move to the mid lane. There goes a Gatot Kacha ult and a small fight in the mid lane, guys. Xbob uses his ult, Alpha scores double kill. And Khalid jumps in, securing kill for himself. Alpha goes for another kill. Anubis struggling to stay alive, uses his ult and runs away, all while dealing some damage to Khalid, but Khalid regenerates with his second skill.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
So Hall of Souls team is taking the load this time, making the Apes Esports team go for the defensive, guys. It is a very interesting match because the last match it was the Hall of Souls team in the defensive. But this time Apes Esports team was pushed to a corner with extremely high damage and versatile heroes from Hall of Souls team. So the load is coming from the middle lane. Apes Esports team gathering to defeat the load before it gets to the mid lane tower. Valier doing much damage as possible with his taunting abilities. So the Apes Esports team managed to kill the load before it got to the second tower in the middle lane, even though there are some super minions left in the side lanes. Anubis here clearing the wave all by himself. In the top lane we can see some commotion. Alpha taking their tower. Xbox tried to defend that tower very hard from, even though he died very much times. He defended his tower, but with the super minion wave he could not defend his first tower in his lane. We can see all the players from the team are gathering in the mid lane except for Layla there. Anub is hiding near the red buff bush. Apes Esports team rotating towards their bottom lane, defending it from the minion damage, while Hall of Souls 2 team is positioning themselves near the bushes in the mid lane jungle. The next load will be spawned in 70 seconds, guys. That's more than a minute. So there might be another team fight near the bottom lane. All of Souls team gathering around in the bushes. Apes Esports team decide to play it safe, moving away from the bottom lane, leaving the lane help defenseless minions moving in for the tower. Is there gonna be another fight? Carmela uses his ult to, and Gatot Kacha jumps in for the Valier. Valier is taunted. Valier is down, guys. And there goes a kill for the Lucas from Apes Esports team, dealing high amounts of damage. Xbox ults, but he could not secure any kill. Alpha tries to ult again for the Xbox, but for no prevail here. It's a 1-for-1 exchange from both teams. So the Lord has been spawned in the bottom lane jungle side. Zed moving in to take the turtle, but Hall of Souls team has positioned themselves around the jungle. No one does not check the jungle side bushes. Khalid jumps in and taunts Carmilla there.
Destroyed.
Anubis manages to secure a tower and uses his ult, guys. Carmilla ults, but he does not connect, and it does not connect anyone. They try to take the Lord, but eventually tries to reset it. The Lord has been reset. Both teams trying to take the Lord, positioning themselves near it. Khalid taking the mid lane, pressuring the Apes Esports team, forcing Xborg to go and clear the wave himself. We can see 3 members of Hall of Souls team gathered around in bushes near the Lord, while Apes Esports team is trying to take down their Khalid, taunting him again and again. Oh, will we see another huge team fight, guys? Everyone's here near the Lord. There could be a huge fight. If it erupts, it will decide the victory. It might, because with this Lord, the team who takes the Lord might be able to push most of the turrets down. Layla here taunting Xborg. We can see Curry decided to split push, and there's another team fight going on near the Lord. Also Hall of Souls 2 team taking down the Lord very effectively. Alpha manages to retrieve the Lord. There goes a Carmilla ult and a small team fight again. Lucas ults, and there goes the Lucas damage. Nana loses his passive skill, and Alpha manages to secure a kill, guys. Curry here using all his abilities to split push and tries to take down Khalid, and manages to successfully take down Khalid, but loses extreme amount of health. Skyclave comes to her rescue. Anubis tried all his best to kill Khalid, but Khalid took so long to kill with his second skill, healing back up. Every time he dealt damage, we can see Xborg running away from Layla and Alpha here. Layla cuts the jungle and kills him effectively. Moving in with the Lord, we can see Alpha going in and going inside the blue team's jungle. Lord moving in. There is no tower shield present. If the Lord moves inside the tower, it will be the end for the home base tower. Oh, there goes the Lord. Will they be able to defend the tower? There's another team fight going on in the jungle. Kaneko taking huge amounts of damage. Alpha secures the kill, and they also manage to defend their bottom lane tower from the Lord, killing it effectively. Even though there was a Lord charge into the tower, they managed to secure the tower, and save the tower. Ooh, Hall of Souls team jumps in and takes down the tower. There goes Xborg ult taking down Ashura. Skyclave goes down with the Alpha ult. Dracula double kill, but Alpha jumps in and kills him as well. Anubis saved by a hair there. Apes Esports team lost most of its members except for Kari.
Turret has been destroyed.
Kari jumps
Turret
in,
has been destroyed.
tries to deal some damage, taunting with her taunting first skill. So the Hall of Souls 2 team is trying to pressure their lanes by clearing out the minions. There's more 30 seconds more for the Lord to spawn in. It has been only 15 minutes in the match, guys. This is also a very interesting match, because the last match it was the Hall of Souls team in the defensive, but now they have managed to push Apes Esports team back to the very end, making them go for the defensive. Lord spawning in 5 seconds. Call of Souls team positioning themselves around the Lord, taking the Lord as soon as it spawned. We can see Zed positioning himself. Will he be able to steal the Lord with his retribution? Khalid spots him, but no, Alpha goes in and secures the Lord with his retribution, guys. Interesting fact, we could not see any huge gameplay from Apes Esports team, because although Kaneko manages to take few successful ults, his teammates was not farmed enough to deal enough damage for his team, and now his teammates gained enough farm for themselves. There is a slight chance they could pull this match off for themselves if Carmilla lands a successful ultimate, but Hall of Souls team is giving them no rest at all, pushing them further and further back, making them go for the defensive. So the Lord is going from the bottom lane, trying to reach their base. There goes a successful Carmilla. Kacha jumps in but could not catch anyone. The Lord goes down, guys. Another team fight erupts in the blue team base. Kaneko manages to secure a kill. Skycleaves takes a kill. Lucifer manages to take double kills. Zed jumping in, killing Layla. Aditya manages to take another kill. Both teams losing 3 members in the process, guys. And also the blue team losing another tower. The bottom lane is being pushed by 2 super minions and another minion wave coming. Khalid pressuring the mid lane will also be an issue for them to defend. Amela going for the mid lane defend here. Khalid rotating towards the bottom lane, pressuring them even more. So when talking about everyone's equipments and builds, we can see Xbox has managed to build a full build, while Valir and also Carrie managed to build a full build in the blue team side, the Apes Esports team, while in the Hall of Souls team, Alpha, Khalid, Layla has managed to build a full build for themselves. Both the teams have gone for anti-heal items here with Dominance Ice and Glowing Wands, because both of them have extremely high healing, heroes with high healing. Khalid taking that taunt very hardly, loses so much of his health but gains it back with his second skill. Valia doing his best to taunt them. The Lord spawns back. Hall of Souls team attacking the Lord, giving the Lord no rest. There goes a Carmilla ult and a Gatot Kacha ult, guys. Xbox ult as well, but the blue team Hyper was taken down. Alpha securing the Lord for himself with his retribution, Carry dealing much damage as possible, but could not kill anyone. Alpha loses his life killing Anubis in the process. What an interesting gameplay. Blue team goes for a wiped out. Only Dracula remains. If he dies, it's a wiped out, guys. Dracula swapping his items for a freeze there. What an excellent gameplay, but he ultimately fails. He dies as well. There goes their base, securing the win for the Hall of Souls 2 team.
Victory!
So when talking about the equipment builds, we can see both teams have gone for anti-heal items, because both teams have very high heroes with very high regenerative skills. And if we move on to the game data, we can see the most teamfight participation from Apes Esports team was done by Kaneko and Anubis, played Carmella and Curry. While from the Apes Esports team, the most teamfight participation was done by Alpha and Curry, played by Anubis. We'll move on to the third match of this 2-2 game. We'll see who will secure the victory.
When you
Your
gaze into the
team is
abyss,
banning.
The abyss gazes back.
So the third match is on its way, guys. We have gone for another ban from Hall of Souls team, going for a Selena ban here for as their first ban. Kaneko from Apes Esports team, for what will he pick for their first ban? We will see.
My tail's been itching
Your
for a
team
real
is
fight.
banning.
Oh, they goes for a Kalia ban. After yesterday's matches, I think they took some notes and banning Kalia.
Literally invented one.
There goes a chip ban from Hall of Souls team.
Sand rises when I
Your
give the
team
word.
is
A
banning.
Khalid ban from Apes Esports team from the last match. Khalid dealt an extreme amount of high damage, and he was a very tanky hero, gaining most of the damage for himself. We saw that on the statistics too. So here goes the third ban for All of Souls team. After this, we'll see some picks from. After these two bans, we'll see some picks from both teams.
Hayabusa,
Your
Sanjo.
team is banning.
All who dare stand in my way
Your
will be
team
devoured.
is picking.
Test. Alpha
Your
is
team
online.
is picking.
Or glue!
Big mischief.
In last two matches, and I think it's safe to say that they are going for a glue
Hope will find a way,
EXP, while
even when all
Skyclips
is
picks
forlorn.
Vexana as their mage. What an interesting lineup we're seeing. So Vexana is a counter of glue, so it's safe to assume that they have picked Vexana to taunt the enemy as well as to save glue from being countered. Hall of Souls team picking Gatot Kacha and
friends with
Your
Nana?
team
Nana
is picking.
again. I think they're going for the same picks. So there's the third pick from Apes Esports team. After this, we'll see the two other bands both teams go for.
The Immortal One chose me to
Your
vanquish
team
the
is
shadows
banning.
that plague this world.
And there goes the ban from Apes Esports team. What will they ban? Will they go for a counter ban or a count? We'll see. What will they go for? So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nemesis is streaming, and our GFX partner is Epic GFX. So give us much support as you can. Like and subscribe. Please share this stream with your friends so that they
Your
might
team is
enjoy it
banning.
as well. And there goes another ban from
It's
FC
my
Sports
way
team.
or the
Goes for a
is
Layla
banning.
ban, while Hall of Souls team goes for a Ixia ban, guys. The Layla ban. When talking about the Layla ban, we saw Layla being picked by Hall of Souls team 2 times in a row. I think that's why they went for the Layla ban from FC Sports team side. Anubis here ban, giving the last ban for goes for
Your team
Badang.
is banning.
Experience the
Your
euphony
team
of
is picking.
suffering.
I am the moonlight
Your
that
team
breaks
is
through the
picking.
darkness.
Interesting pick. Mia is the first hero everyone gets after Layla to play in the gold lane. So there goes for the last two picks from Hall of Souls team. They are missing marksman and EXP laner, I think. Ooh, Minsita, what an interesting pick. Lucifer goes for Irithel, while Lime
Your
Legend
team is
goes
picking.
for the Minsita pick. Minsita is a very Interesting hero. Also a very interesting hero because he can use his ult to annoy the enemies, not letting them dash away. This will be a very interesting battle because Blue also has a dash skill and Suyu has a dash skill. Go for a Florine pick or will they go for Belleric as their last pick from Apes Esports team, guys? What will it be? Make your guesses in the comment section. Ooh, Belleric. They goes for a Belleric pick here. I don't know about the Belleric pick because Irithel is a burst damage hero. After she ults, it's all boom, boom, kaboom, guys. According to my experience, I did not face a good time facing Irithel with using Belleric. Here, I do not know their game plan, but we'll see what's in store for us.
Bash them! All troops deployed!
Sports team, we can see Belleric roam. Also, the marksman is helping the Hyper take down the red buff here, allowing Zed to take down the red jungle creep very easily. Oh, Alpha and Katkata moving in for invade here, guys. Katkata dealing some damage to the enemy blue buff, but decided to move back to the lethal wanderer and moves away. They tried to take the blue buff off the red team, but decided to not to do it and moves back. All while in the top lane, we can see Mia playing very aggressively, dealing some damage to Lucifer here. While there is a high chance that there might be a team fight in the even though the whole of Soul's team is outnumbered, their Zed manages to take a kill. Zed goes for a double kill here, guys. Nana loses his passive. Zed going for the triple kill. Alpha jumps in. Will he be able to score a maniac? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, that's Zed for you. He scores a maniac in this tournament. What interesting gameplay. Now he will be able to secure the turtle very easily without any competition from the blue team jungler.
Red team has slain the turtle!
What an interesting positioning and what a fantastic play. That was the first maniac of the streaming after we started streaming this series of matches, guys. The first maniac was recorded from Zed here from Team Apes Esports. There's another small team fight going near the blue buff. Zed manages to take another kill. So far it's been very peaceful lately. Kacha goes for a jump towards Mia but did not taunt her for some reason. Maybe his skills were in cooldown. Mia manages to walk safely towards his tower, taunting him with the new emote. Oh! Zed tries to take a kill in the bottom lane but Legend manages to escape by a hair. Who in the top lane, CLU manages to kill Iritel again, securing a kill for Apes Esports team, guys. In 13 seconds, the turtle will be spawned and the Hall of Souls team has already positioned themselves around the turtle side jungle, but ultimately decided to move in towards the mid lane, clearing the wave coming in. Pelori going for the offensive here, using his ult to taunt the enemy. Shri tries to take the load, but the retreat battle was won by Zed with high level, and Dracula manages to take a kill here. Also, the Apes Esports team is going for the blue buff. CLU manages to kill off Nana. And also Apes Esports team manages to secure the blue buff of the blue team, giving it to Anubis, the gold laner. Alpha taking down the red buff. We can see Minsita moving towards his lane. He's being ganked by excellently positioned Apes Esports team members. Taunting him, he loses most of his HP. Dracula jumps inside the tower, securing the kill. Alpha jumps in with his ult, trying to deal some damage and secure some kills. Dracula goes down. Zed scores a monster kill in the top lane. And double kill for Suyu. Here there were two team fights in both top and bottom lane. It is safe to assume that Apes Esports team gained the higher upper hand and gained most value from it, even though they lost a member of their team to the two team fights that was happening. Alpha jumping into Mia, securing a kill. Solo kill in the top lane jungle, guys. At this point, Mia has made a full item for herself. Tower taking the tower damage, loses most of his HP. Legend jumps in and pulls him with his first kill using his ult, but was not able to kill off Kaneko. Kaneko manages to kill him with his taunting passive abilities. Alpha taking the load here. Zed moving back and forth. Kacha jumps in towards Zed, but ultimately he dashes away. Shri managed to win the retreat battle against Zed and secures the turtle. CLU comes and kills off Kacha, and Zed manages to kill Alpha there. Although they secured the turtle, they both died in the process. Mia taking down the blue buff of Hall of Souls team, leaving them no options for their hyper to farm. Iritel trying to defend their top lane tower. Mia backs away. We can see Alpha taking down the red buff. Aditya providing support if the enemy decided to gank him. We can see the Apes Esports team rotating towards their top lane, trying to gank Lucifer. Lucifer manages to escape so far. He jumps inside the tower. We can see an excellent ult by Gatot Kacha, but countered by Kaneko with his ult. There goes another team fight, guys. Skyclave manages to kill off Gatot Kacha there. Skyclave, there's a double kill. Citrusri jumps in and manages to take a kill, but gets killed by Skyclave again. Nana loses his passive inside the tower. Sid manages to kill off Nana, but Aditya manages to kill Skyclave there. Anubis pushing the mid lane very peacefully, guys. He's farming himself all while pushing the lanes. We saw from the beginning, we saw Mia split pushing and taking down towers and gaining most of the gold from creeps and the jungle monsters. Ashura trying to play a little bit aggressive here, guys. Glue uses his ult to get on top of him. Glue using his flicker escapes away towards his teammates. What a great outplay from Dracula there. Oh, there goes another ult by the Belleric, and said taking the maximum advantage. Apes Esports team taking down the Lord, pushing the Hall of Souls team back. Said manages to take down the Lord successfully using his retribution. We can see Lucifer taking the red buff for himself to gain some farm instead of giving it to Alpha here, guys. Oh no, we can see Lucifer in a very bad situation. Kaneko using his ult taunts him. Lucifer has had to force an ult and escape. There is a Lord on the way and Lucifer does not has his ult. Glue jumping in, taking down the bottom lane tower using Gatot Kacha uses an ult and taunts the enemies with his second skill, managing to secure the tower. Wins it the ults and tries to run away with low HP, but gets killed off by Skyclave. Skyclave manages to take a double kill, killing off Gatot Kacha as well. We saw some interesting gameplays now. Anubis has gained most of the farm and he has completed some items. Hall of Souls team on the other hand, on the defensive, guys, they have already lost 3 teammates, although 2 of them are spawning very quickly. Lucifer will still take 10 seconds to be respawned. Zed manages to take another kill and there goes their mid lane base turret. Anubis doing his best to push all the towers he can. He manages to take another tower. Anubis is being taunted by 3 members of Hall of Souls team and manages to kill him off. Kaneko goes and destroys another tower and Apes Esports team forcing the members to go back and back and back. I Am Legend manages to kill off Dracula there, defending their base. Now their base is defenseless because all of their towers have been destroyed by Apes Esports team. They'll have to be extra careful while rotating and clearing waves because now at any moment someone from the Apes Esports team can split push into their base and end the match at any second. If Mia decided to split push again, it will be a disaster for Hall of Souls 2 team. Alright people, it seems like Apes Esports team is going for the Lord as he has spawned again. So far it's been a very interesting game because this is the first time we saw a maniac from any team from the matches that we have streamed so far. Hall of Souls team doing their best to defend off and fend off the minions from their base, not letting them in. Meanwhile, the Apes Esports team clearing all 3 lanes, letting their super minions inside their base. Along with the Lord, they are trying to get inside their base and end the match as soon as possible. Hall of Souls team using all the skills there is to defend against the Lord. Apes Esports team jumps in and their base is taking massive damage. There goes another triple kill for Mia there, and said everyone from Hall of Souls team died, I think. And there goes the victory for Apes Esports team, guys.
Victory!
So that there goes another match for Apes Esports team 2-1, gaining the upper hand in the last match, although they lost one. Best of 3 matches. If we talk about the equipments and item builds, we can see Mia going for the critical build, and from the enemy team side, Lucifer has also built the critical build, although he has not scored any kills. He did his best to defend against the Apes Esports team. So it has been a very interesting gameplay. If we go for the game data, we can see maximum teamfight participation was done by Bellary Kaneko from Apes Esports team, while the maximum teamfight participation was both Satsara Shri and Aditya, who played Alpha and Nana in the Hall of Souls team. So that's it for that match, guys. See you again with another gameplay. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you shortly.